Ha-chow, cha-cha-chow, cha-chow, cha-cha-chow.
Sports!
Cha, chow, 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 cha-chow, cha-cha-chow.
Highlights!
Cha-cha, chow, 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 cha-chow, chow.
Insights!
Cha-cha-chow.
Tips!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sports Highlights, Insights, and Tips show. It is your host, Casey, with me, my friend, Mr. Macaroni himself. How you doing, buddy?
Casey, big week last week, 5-2.
It was a big comebacker for you. Big comebacker. I got saved by the primetime games. I did. I was not looking good.
Case.
I was 1-4 after the main slate of games. I was due to have one of those weeks though, so hopefully we got it out of the way, cleaned it out of our system. Now we're back to winning football.
Casey, 3-4, buddy. That's not bad. Also, I'm only 2 games under 500 at this point.
I got saved. 3-4 is not bad, but I had to go 2-0 on Sunday night, Monday night in order to get to 3-4. That's my point.
Casey, when I saw Bailey Zappi come in, my heart sunk. I'm like, it lost. I'm like, we lost this one too.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad. He stinks, apparently.
Yo, at any point, did you feel bad for Mac Jones a little bit? My heartstrings were, I was like,
Casey, you think you're the guy. You're not the guy, buddy. That could be something similar that we're going to see this year as well for our picks. You go out, win a couple games early. I'm going slow and steady, Case. Battle my back way to 500. Going to get to 60% by the end of the year. We'll call it a day.
So I'm sitting here and I'm trying to figure out who is, in your little analogy, which one of us is Bailey Zappi and which one's Mac Jones?
Case, I'm Bailey Zappi, buddy.
So you're about to zappy me right now. Now is when you're going on your run, is what you're saying?
Exactly, 100%.
And
Casey, 5-2. All I had to do was just bring it back to the old days. Get the old bucket on the hat. Then I'm switching it up. I'm going Gettysburg. I graduated from that construction work. I'm going to get an education now, buddy.
I see what you're doing. You're putting together a whole storyline.
We're evolving. Evolving.
I would not expect anything less from you, honestly.
I'm evolving. I'm using my brain, Casey. Those 2 that I lost, one of them you flipped me on. You flipped me on the Broncos. Shouldn't have listened to you. That's because I had a construction hat. I was looking at the big New York guy with his fancy suit on.
Hand up.
The other one, loser's loser.
I thought Russell Wilson was playing.
Yeah.
Obviously, as soon as I turned on that game, I was like, if the Jets can't win this fucking game, come on. Brett Ripien? What the fuck? What is a Brett Ripien? What is a Brett Ripien? Shall we get into the games?
Let's do it, Case.
Is there anything we need to address? Anything left unsaid?
Nailed it.
Nice.
We're good.
All right, beautiful. First game of the week. We're going to head down to New Orleans, play a little jazz music. We've got the Raiders at the Saints. Saints are plus 1.5 at home here, home dogs. Total is 49.5. Take it away, buddy.
Casey, this is one of the most disrespectful things that I've ever seen in my entire life. They are sitting a healthy Jameis Winston for Andy Dalton. Nice guy, Andy Dalton. Jameis Winston is a top 5 quarterback potential in the NFL. Andy Dalton, we've seen him for the last 15 years. At what point are we going to put him in the closet and just leave him in there? Go retire, Andy Dalton. Go retire. That was absolutely sad what they're doing to Jameis. They have absolutely no backbone. Since Drew Brees left, that team's an absolute joke. I hate the Saints. I'm fading the Saints the rest of the year. Listen, that Raiders team's not bad. Waller coming back. He had a nice little 2-week break, which is great. He's going to be back on the field. That offense is the 3rd highest offense in the league.
Is that a fact?
That's a fact.
Wow.
Where are we going here? That team was obviously tough games, tough division, everything like that. They're going to come back. They're going to make a run. They might make the playoffs, Casey. Give me the Raiders in this spot. Last week, I gave you the biggest play of my entire life. This week, I'm going to give you the second biggest play of my entire life. I'm taking the Raiders.
Wow. Okay. I think I like your rant. I think you have one thing wrong, though. It's not when Drew Brees left. It was Sean Payton. Sean Payton was beating the drum for your boy Jameis. He loved Jameis. Sean Payton should be your favorite coach in the NFL right now because it's clear that without Sean Payton, Jameis wasn't happening.
You're 100% correct, Casey. You're 100% correct.
So where do you hope he ends up next?
Casey, he's on a minimum deal, buddy. He's not even getting paid a lot of money. You might as well use him. I hope he goes to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Get Pickett out of town. It doesn't even matter.
I knew you were going to say it. I just wanted to make
you know
say
what?
that.
You know what? No, don't even.
Yeah,
no.
you do. Yeah,
put him
you
on,
do.
Put him on a team
Yes, you do.
Put him on a team that cares about winning, Casey. Send him to New England. Send him to
the Jets,
Carolina,
the New York Giants,
the New York Giants. That would be a great spot for him.
He would be good in New York. He would be. Maybe not on the team, but like I'd love to see Jameis like in the city just being like, look at all these big buildings.
Huge, Casey, huge.
Holy moly. I thought them buildings down in Tampa Bay were big. I'm on the Raiders too. I think Saints, I just get like bad juju from the Saints right now. Not even because you were saying that. And I think this Raiders team is better than a lot of people think that they are. I think Vegas is showing us that here with the -1.5. I think a lot of the dummies, let me see what the dummies are on. Do you know what the dummies are on in this game?
And Casey, the other thing too, Josh Jacobs. Are you kidding me, buddy? He's looking like the number 1 running back in the league, maybe number 2 behind Saquon. They get that running game going. They got weapons on offense. I know I've trashed him in weeks past, but your boy's fully on him. Easiest play of the week, Case?
I've got bad news. The dummies are with us. The dummies are on the Raiders.
Let the boys ride.
Could you see yourself accidentally walking into a scenario here where you've bet on the Raiders, you're already locked in on the Raiders, it's your biggest lock, biggest hammer play of the week, and then within like a series, Andy Dalton's out, Jameis is in, and now you're basically rooting against Jameis for the rest of the game.
Hey, see that? Allen, he might even throw Taysom Hill in his quarterback before Jameis. He hates Jameis. Hates him.
So you're not worried about that?
Not worried about it.
Just wanted to be clear.
Although Jameis did come in, then you got to live bet the other side immediately.
Yeah, you got it instantaneously. It's probably gonna happen, honestly. He's completely healthy?
Healthy. The Saints Twitter, Casey. Saints Twitter is freaking out. I sit there and scroll. Us as a community, we're upset. We'll say that.
Us as a community. I love it. Next one, I'm going to be at this game. I don't think I'm going in because I don't like paying for tickets for a football game that the Giants aren't even playing in. I'm going to be in Philadelphia, tailgating. I am so pumped to do the whole Eagles fan experience. I fucking love the tailgating environment there. This game, we've got your Pittsburgh Steelers heading into Philadelphia, taking on the Eagles. Spread is -10.5 for the Eagles. Total's at 43.5. Is there a name for this Pennsylvania game?
It's a battle of Pennsylvania, Casey. We used to have Pennsylvania was the old saying over there in Philly, and we stomped them down with Big Ben.
It's just the Battle of Pennsylvania. It feels boring.
The Commonwealth State, Casey. Commonwealth State, buddy.
Oh, the battle for the Commonwealth. Now we're talking.
Love it.
I like the Birds here. I bet on the Eagles every single week. Like, what are we talking about? Let's be honest. I like the Birds here. I think that the Steelers' defense isn't that great, and the Steelers' offense isn't that great, and the Steelers' team just kind of really isn't that great. So the Eagles are really good. I just see this being a runaway. And I think I'm gonna try and go to either a Salvation Army or I'm gonna borrow a jersey from one of my Eagles friends. I'm gonna do an Eagles jersey. I'm gonna be all in. Let's fucking go Birds at the tailgate. Go Birds!
AGLES, Eagles.
Yep. I'm going to be all in. So if any of my Giants friends see me, get over it.
Casey, I don't want to make this political at all. I'm not a politics guy, Casey. You know that.
Never.
Listen, watch the debate the other night for the midterms.
What?
Oz likes the Eagles. Not midterm case.
For the whatever?
I don't even.
Was it a real political debate? What are you doing watching political debates, bro?
Casey, I'm old, buddy. I'm an old man now.
We're the same age.
It's Oz versus Fetterman.
Okay.
Oz,
of course,
is on the Eagles. Fetterman's on the Steelers.
So these are two people that are running for Senate in Pennsylvania. And
that's correct. I'm going to sound like such an idiot if this is wrong.
No, I mean, nobody's going to, who the fuck's going to check this? Like, nobody's going to look this up. So, like, each of them publicly stated that they're on one or the other team.
Casey, these debates politically have gotten very heated as of recent.
Okay.
And I think to make the viewership a little bit more entertained, potentially, they decided to throw a fun softball question at the end and say, we have a big game coming up in the state of Pennsylvania. What teams do you like?
Oh, no. They likely just sank one of these guys' entire campaigns with that softball question. That's the hardest question they probably asked the entire debate.
Oh, has to be, Casey. It has to be. With this, however, I'm hiding my face because I'm hiding. I'm a Steelers fan, Casey. They covered by 1 point against the Miami Dolphins. They got blown out by the Bills. They're not a good football team. I think the Eagles are going to win this game by 40. They have so many more weapons. I think Claypool might get traded here in the near future as well, which I don't know if I feel that.
That's a guy that might land on the Giants, realistically.
That's what I'm hearing, Case. We're selling. We got a young quarterback. Why are we selling pieces for him? Makes no sense. I don't think Tomlin knows what's going on with all this.
You don't think Tomlin knows what's going on? I love you Steelers fans. Like, you'll turn your back on the guy so fast. So fast.
Casey, he beat the Bucs, buddy. He was top 4 NFL coaches of all times.
Yep.
And we lose to the Miami Dolphins. Get him out of here. And that's what you have to do. It's dog eat dog world.
Listen, I agree with you that under felt so good last week. I feel bad for you, but I really don't. You've had so much success. Like, you're rebuilding. Get over it, you know? I appreciate your honesty and ability to understand that they are going to lose by 40 on Sunday.
Casey, since I've had social... What the heck is that word? Cognitive ability?
There you go. That's a big word.
Is that right? Memory?
Cognitive ability, I think ability to think.
I've never had a losing season in my entire life, dude.
You really
never had a losing season. This is the first one.
Yeah.
Not winning the Super Bowl was a losing season for us.
True.
So I could take the bullets here.
Last game in the 1:00 slate. Patriots at your Jets. They are plus 2.5 at home. Totals at 40.5. Brother, I'm sorry for talking you off the Jets last week. That is on me. I was throwing up the entire game. I just kept vomiting over and over again, thinking about the fact that you wanted to keep riding your boys into the sunset, and I talked you off of it for Brett fucking... I need to stop using the F word. For Brett Stinky Ripien. Yeah, because that's a word I never use. So I really feel bad. Now, maybe this might be a grasp at straws here, and a way, an attempt to apologize. I'm going to take the Jets at home in New York here. I'm taking the home dog in the division. Everything system-wise points to the Jets here. And I also love the over in this game. What are we doing at 40.5? Bro.
Ooh.
Over. What are the Patriots and the just let up 34 points to that shitty Bears offense? You know the Jets are going to put up big points on this defense. And I think the Patriots offense is probably going to score pretty handily against the Jets defense. I think 40.
You taking both, Case? Taking both picks?
Is this our first double pick? I'm going to double it up. Yep. Jets plus 2.5 and or over 40.5.
Casey, I'm taking Jets money line here, buddy. It follows all the systems, like you said. A division dog at home. I mean, that's exactly what it is. Whether the Patriots roll out Zappy, whether they roll out Mac Jones, I don't think it really matters. This Jets team is, dare I say it, clicking. They're in hyperdrive. I mean, Saul is a smart dude. I don't know if he's quite on Belichick's level. Maybe Belichick getting a little bit old. I like Saul's offense. He's running it well. Give me the Jets. I was thinking about taking the under, thinking Bill's going to try to slow down this high-powered Jets team, but everything you said, I don't even want it. Just give me the Jets money line.
Bill can try to slow down, but the Patriots don't really have a running game. They don't have a good running game, so they don't really have a way to just hammer away and slow down a team anymore. They're going to have to try and throw the ball. The Jets are going to throw the ball all over them. I just don't think the Patriots are good, and we just need to accept that. Bill Belichick is too old for this league. You heard it here first. Too old for this league. So I'm doing the, oh man, I think I might drop that over pick. No, I'm doing it. Jets and the over. Going to be a high-scoring, awesome fireworks game in New England. Also, it'll make you feel a little bit better here. All the dummies, they're on the Pats. All
Let's
those
go.
stupid dummies are on the Pats. Probably Vaz and all his dummy friends.
Ugh.
All right. First 4 o'clock slate. My G-Men. My 6-1 New York Giants. Heading west, taking on the Seahawks. Seahawks, of course, are favored, -3. And the total in the game is at 44.5. I love that the Vegas just keeps underestimating these Giants. Keep underestimating them. Please keep doing it. I'm taking the Giants here. I'm going to take their money line. Why are we even worrying about points anymore? Let me go check what their money line is at. What?
Money line, baby.
You're on the Giants money line too? Plus 134?
Plus 134, Casey.
They win football
Listen,
games.
Casey, last week you got it at plus 136. Fine, I'll take it at 134. That's completely fine with me. Listen, the Giants are running the gosh dang football. Brian Dable looks like an absolute genius. They're the second best team this year at running the football. Seahawks on the other side are the 28th best team at defending the run. What does that tell you, Casey? They're going to run the ball down their gosh dang throats. I think they're going to control the tempo of the game. I know they're going to try to air the ball out a little bit with Geno Smith. Listen, Geno Smith's going to come back to earth when he sees that New York Giants defense stout on the other side of the ball. I love the G-Men. I love the money line. I'm going to keep riding them, but they're going to feed us these.
I think what it comes down to is the Seahawks defense has been bad all year. They give up so many points. They've just been scoring a shit ton of points. That Giants defense does a lot of weird things to trick people. I see a lot of turnovers for the Giants happening. I'm not going to take it on the show because I think it's a little high, but I don't hate the over in this game as well. I'm loving overs, although I am now addicted to primetime unders after that one hit because it didn't look like it was going to. So I'm not going to take it, but I think that Seahawks defense is really bad. The Giants might get a lot of turnovers and score quite a bit of points in this game. I really like the Giants here. Last game before we get to our primetime games of the week. 49ers at the LA Rams. Rams are plus 1.5. Total in the game is 42.5. I love the under here. I love it. Unders have hit in like all of these teams' games. They're not those offenses that we thought they were. You know, Matt Stafford hitting a wall. Jimmy G, not really that good anyway. Both of these defenses are sick. Love the under in this game. Not going to take either side because I think I have a skewed view about the 49ers. I think that they're like way better than they actually are. So I am relinquishing betting on sides in 49ers games for now. abstaining from that. So I'm going to take under 42.5.
Casey, I think the 49ers have problems playing against high-powered offenses. Look at last week against the Chiefs. They started off nice, but as soon as they go down by a little bit of points, I mean, that just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. Like you said, the under is going to kind of relate to my pick here as well. I'm taking the 49ers on the road. I just think it's a smart play here, right? They're going to keep it a low-scoring game. They're going to run the ball. McCaffrey's going to be a little bit more involved in that run game. Debo as well, maybe some short passes. We're going to see out of Garoppolo. As long as this is a low-scoring game, it's going to come up 49ers. A little bit of bad taste in their mouth from last year as well. Give me the 49ers in the spot.
I also think, I haven't done my research on this, but I think that Kyle Shanahan owns Sean McVay in these matchups. I think so, right?
Owns him.
All right, Sunday Night Football. Packers at Bills. Bills are favored by 10.5 points. All my days, Manny, I never thought I would see the day when the Packers are 10.5 point dogs. What? Like, holy cow, huh? The total in the game is at 47.5 points. Don't think about it. Don't think too hard. Packers. Packers in the points. It's too many points for these Green Bay Packers. They have a good defense. I don't think they're going to win the game by any means. But 10.5 points, I mean, the Miami defense held the Bills' offense down a little bit. Like, they're not superhuman. I think the Packers are going to hold them to at least a 10.5 point spread, 11-point loss. Aaron Rodgers isn't going to go down without a fight. He's going to try and score some points at the end. Right? Am I crazy?
Casey, you could not be further off. They lost to the Commanders, who are a bottom 5 team, a.k.a. making the Packers, in my mind, a bottom 5 team. Who have the Packers actually beaten this year? They beat the Buccaneers, which we found out complete bust, right? They have no real great wins on that schedule. Also, I want to let you know, the Green Bay Packers, 4 games they lost so far this year, 2 of them are by more than 10 points. Flip side, Bills, 5 games they won this year, 3 of those 5 games, more than 10 points. I think you're looking at 10 as too many points. For this Bills team, it's not too many points, Casey. Take the Bills minus the points. I think that's the play here. Bills, top 5 defense. Bills, top 5 offense. Where we go? The corners are healthy, Casey.
I'm flipping. You're right. You're right. You're totally right. I'm flipping to the Bills. For the show, I'm going to take the Bills minus 10.5. I think in real life, I am actually going to do like a Bills and the under teased in some way. Over?
Bills and the over teased, buddy. Or Bill.
I think both these defenses are pretty good, though.
Bills and the team. Bills team total overs.
Bills and their team total. I don't know if you can parlay those, but I might look at it. All right, Bills minus 10.5. Oh, man, you flipped me. Are the Packers just bad now? Are the Packers and the Bucs both bottom 5 teams?
Bottom 5.
Bottom 10.
Bottom 10.
So my Atlanta Falcons to make the playoffs bet. It's kind of starting to play a little bit, huh? Rough week last week. Let's just comment quick. Atlanta Falcons against the spread streak has finally ended. We should have like a funeral for the 6-0 against the spread streak. What a run. What an absolute run. We're not doing their game on the show, but obviously I'm going to take the Falcons against the spread this week. I'm going to do it every week because I think they're just going to be undervalued. Oh, -4? Woof. Might not be taking the Falcons against the spread this week. Yikes. Okay, we're not doing that game this week. Anything else on Packers Bills?
Josh Allen, he might set the record this week. If they let him throw the gosh dang ball, this is the week he's going to break the record.
Over touchdowns in a game?
Yards, touchdowns, both probably.
Yeah, both. All right.
They got him.
Okay, Monday Night Football, last game of the week. Bengals at the Browns. Browns are plus 3.5. Dogs at home. Totals at 45.5. This is
Casey,
this is your conference. It's the AFC North, so I'm gonna let you take it away.
Casey, this is a rat line too. I think. How are the Bengals not favored by at least 6.5?
Yep.
That's like absolutely crazy to me.
Yeah.
Casey, when you were announcing that pick, my good friend Apollo Creed walked into the room, and he's a dog, and we're riding with a dog pound this week. We're going to take the Cleveland Browns at home once again. You got a division dog at home. Casey, dogs are winning at a 55% clip. How are you not going to take them in this spot?
I think that's just how bad the Browns are. I think dogs at home is priced into this. That's why it looks like a rat line. And you're like, wait, it doesn't make sense. Why are they not favored by more? It's because they're a division AFC North dog at home. 3.5 points against these Browns is just too little, Manny. It's just not enough points. The Bengals are covering 3.5, brother.
Casey, who's the most impactful player on the Cincinnati Bengals? Not Joe Burrow.
I know what you're going to say. Jamar Chase, yes, and I know he's out. But they got T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd. You ever heard of them?
Casey, when
have you ever heard of them?
Listen, Casey, they're exceptional wide receivers. I'm not going to take that away from you. Exceptional wide receivers. But when you're double teaming Jamar Chase on the other side of the field, I mean, it's like when Juju McSchuster. Schuster.
No, I like Mick Schuster better. Dude, you should like sell that to him for like a McDonald's brand deal. Like get the Juju Mick Schuster. That was good. I don't think Jamar Chase gets double teamed. I don't know if he's there yet. It's only his second year. I think they're still going to be really, really good. I think the Browns are bad. Browns have the worst defense in the league by have you been seeing these new stats that they keep throwing around, like DVOA and like OVOA? Do you know what they mean?
I don't understand it at all.
Yeah, neither do I. But the Browns have the worst DVOA. So if anybody wants to figure out what that means, now you know. But basically, from what I understand, it means their defense sucks. The Bengals offense is good, firepower. They got their like thing going now. They're kind of like a slow starter, but they really got that thing rolling. Love the Bengals here. I actually think the Bengals and like with Tyler Boyd and T. Higgins, they might actually do better without Jamar Chase because they'll spread the ball around to those guys. Those guys are athletes. They can make plays as well. Joe Burrow's not just going to be keying in on his boy Jamar every single play and then only going to those guys when Jamar Chase isn't open. So I'm taking the Bengals here, and I'm also taking the over 45.5. Another double pick game for your boy.
Let's get after it, Casey. 8 picks for the week, buddy.
8 picks for the week.
8 picks.
This could go.
Load up the card.
Oh, this could go so wrong. This could go so terribly wrong.
Load up the card, buddy.
I know, right? Oof. Okay. Anything else, pal?
No, that's it. Make sure you go online. Order your pork slut hot sauce. Best hot sauce in the game.
Pork slut hot sauce is the best hot sauce I have ever had.
Pork slut hot sauce is the best hot sauce for game day. You can make buffalo chicken dip.
What? More things.
Guacamole.
What?
With spice. With spice. A little spicy guacamole.
What?
Spinach artichoke dip. Spicy.
What? More.
Ravioli.
What?
Spicy. Salad. Spicy.
What? Oh, man, you could put pork slut on anything.
Anything, Case.
Man, bro, you're the best ad reader in the game. You know that?
Casey, we had to fill a 45-second ad there. I think we filled it up, buddy.
I think we got it, yeah. All right. Good luck this week.
Thank you, Case. Appreciate it, buddy.